Hello everyone, welcome to H&S Automotive, and thank you for taking an interest in this 2007 Mazda 6. So in this video we'll do a quick walkthrough of this vehicle. I'll point out any imperfections and then we'll go over some of the major features and functions of this vehicle. Now this is a 2007 Mazda 6, it's got 160,000 miles, and this is a vehicle that we're going to price under 5K. So it's going to have some imperfections, but yeah, it's going to make a great daily driver for somebody, either if you're getting a new license or new job or whatever the case may be. It's a great point A to point B car, and Mazdas are very reliable. So without further ado, we'll get started. At first, I'll just kind of walk around the vehicle, give you guys a general overview, and then after that, we'll start diving in a little bit deeper. So here we are on the driver's side of the vehicle. Beautiful paint, nice and shiny. Here we are coming around towards the rear. A nice little spoiler, and we got some dual exhaust on there. And then here we are on the passenger side. All right, so from here we'll start diving in a little bit deeper, checking out the front bumper cover. For the most part, the front bumper cover is in good condition. It does have a little bit of a scuff mark right over here. I guess somebody got too close to like a parking post or whatever the case may be. And then we do have a crack in the grille right over here. And then other than that, just minor scuff marks down here. So this is very common on vehicles that are lowered to the ground, like sedans and all that stuff. So the little parking posts that you have, the concrete barriers, people get too close to them and it scratches up the bottom of the front bumper. So that's nothing major. But yeah, coming around, checking out the hood. The hood for the most part is in good condition. Just have a little bit of a, I guess, paint chip right over here. But other than that, for the most part, it's in good condition. Now, it is going to have a little bit of rock chips, a few scratches and all that stuff. It is a fairly old car with 160,000 miles, so some of this stuff is to be expected. Now, getting around, so this vehicle does have 4 basically brand new tires. Plenty of tread left. So all 4 tires are in great condition. Checking out the rims. The rims, for the most part, are in good condition. I mean, this one does have a little bit of curb rash right over here, but that doesn't affect the way the vehicle drives or anything like that, just cosmetic. Now, moving on to the driver's door. I'm looking for any dents or scratches, anything that kind of sticks out. I guess there's a little bit of a dent right over here, little dent right here, fairly minor. And then moving on towards the back door. Once again, yep, a little bit of a paint chip right over here. And then coming around towards the rear of the vehicle, checking the rear quarter panel. We do have a little bit of a dent over here and a paint chip right over here, and then a small little rust spot right here. So it's still solid. It's not like I can put my hand through it or anything like that, but a little bit of a rust spot. We are in Wisconsin, so this is a very, very small rust spot for what we deal with here. And now, once again, tires in great condition. Tread is wearing evenly. It's not uneven or anything like that. The vehicle goes down the road nice and straight. Checking out the rear bumper cover. Little imperfection right over here. But other than that, rear bumper cover is actually in pretty good condition. And then, like I mentioned earlier, we got some dual exhaust. And then have a nice little spoiler over here, but unfortunately, it does have a crack on the driver and the passenger side. So, it does have cracks. At first, we were going to take it off, but I think it kind of adds to the look of the vehicle, so kind of just left it on there. The trunk does have a little bit of a ding to it. I think somebody backed into something. Not really entirely sure what happened there, but there is a little bit of a dent right over here. Now, coming around towards the passenger side, checking out the quarter panel. Once again, small dent over here. And then this is the most significant amount of rust that we've seen on this vehicle. Like I said, we're in Wisconsin, so this is pretty minor. So if you're from watching this video in Arizona or something, you might think this is horrible, but for us, this is not bad at all. So it's still solid. Can't put my hand through it, but that little rust spot is there. And then checking out the rear passenger side door. Very good condition, nice and shiny paint. And then checking out the front one. Don't see any dents or scratches or anything that really sticks out. And then moving on to the front fender. I don't know if this is, yep, a little bit of a scratch right over there. And then once again, new tires. Brakes are in good condition as well. And then the same goes for the rims. All right, so that was the exterior of this vehicle. And from here, I'll kind of climb inside, give you guys a general overview of the interior. So right here, we've got the driver's door. We do have power windows, power mirrors, and then power door locks for this vehicle as well. Just kind of checking out the interior. We got black cloth seats. And then just kind of hopping in here. I'm gonna go grab the keys and we'll fire it up. Alrighty, so as you guys can tell, the vehicle is currently running. I'm gonna turn on the headlights so we get some instrument cluster lights. As you guys can see, 159,000 miles on the odometer. Engine runs nice and smooth. There's no check engine light, no transmission light or anything like that. The transmission shifts nice and smooth, so mechanically this vehicle is in very good condition. I'll just kind of zoom out here. Sorry, I'm using a new phone, so. And then, so we do have some steering wheel mounted controls. On the right side of the steering wheel, we have the cruise controls for the vehicle. You can turn it on or off from this switch right over here. And then to accelerate or decelerate, just this little toggle switch there. In the middle, we have our typical horn. And then on the left side, we have some audio controls for the vehicle. You can adjust your volume right from the steering wheel and then skip through tracks. So the basics, you can just all take care of right from the steering wheel. Behind the steering wheel, we have our typical turn signal stalks, which doubles as our headlight operation. And then just kind of coming on, checking out the dashboard. Dashboard overall is in good condition. There is a little bit of a cover over here that was broken, so we just kind of took it off. We'll try to take care of this little doohickey that just kind of sticks out. But great place to place your phone or wallet or wherever the case is. Right over here, we got a little screen, just kind of tells you which radio station you're on, the time, and then the ambient temperature as well. And then right over here, we have our climate control vents. Heat and AC work great, so there's no issues there. And then right over here, we got the audio controls for the vehicle. We got AM, FM, satellite radio, CD, and then media. So I'm gonna turn that off so I don't get flagged for copyright. And then right below that, we got our climate controls. The fan speed is right in the middle. Temperature control is to the left, and then the vent controls are all the way to the right. So like I said, climate control works great. No issues with the heat or AC. Got a nice little storage compartment right over here. And then we also have a 12-volt power outlet right there, right behind the transmission selector. And then speaking of the transmission selector, this vehicle is an automatic with the option to shift manually as well. And then right over here, we got our e-brake. E-brake works great. And then our cup holders right over here. And then an armrest that doubles as storage as well. So very basic interior, you know, very self-explanatory. And then right over here, we've got the passenger side seat. Seats are very comfortable. And then a nice little glove box right over here with the operator's manual right there. All right, just kind of get an overview glimpse of the interior. And then from here, I'll just kind of show the rear seating area as well. Rockets. All right, so as you guys can see, got the rear door right over here. Once again, we do have some power windows for the rear passengers as well. And then this is our rear seating area. And then since this is a mid-size sedan, legroom is not an issue. So it's our view from the rear. Overall, very quiet, very good running car. And then, as you guys can tell, the vehicle is currently running. So from here, we'll take a closer look in the engine compartment. Alrighty guys, so here we are in the engine compartment for this vehicle. As you guys can tell, the engine runs nice and smooth. I'll just kind of be quiet for a second, let you guys take a listen. Alright, so as you guys just heard, nice and smooth running engine, no odd noises or vibrations. So we have a 2.3 liter made it to a 5-speed automatic transmission. Very good drivetrain. And then from here, we will take a look at the undercarriage. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, we've got this Mazda 6 on the lift here. From here, we're going to take a look at the undercarriage. I'll start from the front, work my way towards the back, try to explain everything in the middle. And then, so here we have the engine and then transmission. As you guys can see, fairly clean underneath. We do have a little bit of seepage, but no leaks. So fairly clean underneath. And then this is the main thing that we've replaced on this vehicle. This is the subframe, or the what some parts places like to call it, the engine cradle. So basically this kind of holds the suspension and then the engine in place. So very crucial to the operation of the vehicle. The one that this vehicle came with had some corrosion issues right over here. It's very common with these things. So We got a brand new subframe installed, as you guys can tell. So no corrosion issues whatsoever. The suspension is properly mounted and secured. As you can see, the CV boots are not ripped or torn. Now, if this was ripped or torn, you'd see grease all over the place. But as you guys can tell, nice and clean down here. And then taking a look at the passenger side, same story here. CV boots, nice and intact. Everything's properly mounted and secured. And then we also got some sway bar links, brand new sway bar links right over here. So a few nice and shiny parts under here. Now, this repair is probably going to outlast the life of the vehicle. So the next owner will not need to worry about this. And then this is an updated part. So the previous one had some corrosion issues where it would start to corrode in this area. And that was mostly just due to, just normal salt and condensation leaking onto there. But the rest of the vehicle is in very good condition. So as you can see, this is the unibody structure of the vehicle. Nice and solid, no corrosion issues here. And then these are the rocker panels for the vehicle. Once again, nice and solid. We're easily able to lift the vehicle up from these rocker panels, so, or the lift points. So no issues there. And now taking a look at the passenger side, once again, same story here. The unibody structure is in good condition. And then same goes for the rocker panel on the passenger side as well. And then right over here, we got our fuel lines and the brake lines running towards the back. As you can tell, still got the factory coating on them, so these have fared very well. Coming on towards the back, we got our gas tank right over here, and then our exhaust running right down the middle. And then just kind of coming around towards the back, we got our dual exhaust, as I mentioned earlier, and then our rear subframe, and then our rear suspension as well. Once again, everything's properly mounted and secured. There's no suspension noise or humps or thumps when you're going over bumps. So yeah, everything is good down here. This is a much better view of the tires. Like I said, all 4 tires are new. Plenty of tread left. Going around back towards the front. Right over here. It's a better view of the tires. Awesome. That concludes our undercarriage portion. Once again, guys, thank you for taking an interest in this 2007 Mazda 6. Now, if you have any other questions or concerns, please feel free to ask, and we'll be happy to get those answered for you. Thank you very much, and have a good day. Bye-bye.